What is a spirituality coach? I know a lot of definitions are out there what that means, but in this video today, I'm going to go over what it means to me. I think if you are here, this is the Rose Theory series video of the week, but also for you that are doing the 10-week Transform You program. After sometime during the video, I said, this is Jennifer Rose and I am a spirituality coach. I think it's important for anyone that is listening to someone give them advice to understand their methodology of why they are doing what they're doing. So why am I a spirituality coach? So let's start there. I am a spirituality coach because it's all about my peeps. If you watched last week's video, If God Was Real, Why Do We Suffer? You can know that I have had quite a story of suffering. And if I can help one of you, my beautiful and wonderful peeps, suffer a little less, feel validated, feel supported, helped, advised, whatever it is that I can give one of you that might need something. Maybe it's a post, maybe it's my poetry or my art, maybe it's the videos themselves, whatever it is that helps you. That is why I do what I do and why I'm doing it for free. Because at the end of the day, this world needs healing, and I wish that I had more tools in my tool belt to deal with all the challenges that I have faced. So my precious peeps, that is why I'm doing it, for all of you. You're the reason that I get up, that I put this content out for you, and I hope at the end of the day it helps you. And why pick spirituality coach as a title for myself? Well, I didn't start off that way. I don't know if anybody in this spirituality journey ever starts out saying I'm a spirituality coach. I think a lot of people take that word in different contexts. If you say spirituality, somebody could mean, oh, well, they're trying to teach me their religion. And mine is not that way. What spirituality means to me is finding out what we mean to be in this universe, that there's something above us that we're a part of, and finding what that spirituality is why I'm doing what I'm doing. When I came out in September of last year to tell my story of after I had a spiritual experience of 2023, I had a mental breakdown. It's called a psychosis. Basically, you lose reality. And when I came out in Facebook to 250 some people, it wasn't necessarily for them. It was for me to get rid of my fear about talking what happened to me. Because until you're comfortable telling people what happened to you, you yourself can't really get over it. Even if that person is just a professional therapist or somebody like me that's doing it from my life experience as a coach. So when I came out, I was thrilled because I got such a wonderful, warm, loving response from everybody. And from that, it jumped into becoming a self-healing mentor and a mind expert. And I think a comfortability too. You know, if you say the word spirituality, like we said, a lot of people go, you know, like, what are you going to teach me? And I think when self-healing mentor and mind expert, that's like a safe zone, you know, where you can go and it pretty much broad spectrum, everything can kind of be expected. But I could not forget that I have what I have because I was unplugged, let's say, from the Matrix. I got to see things and experience things hardly anyone within their own lifetime will be able to have. And it completely upended my life. and it completely gave me life. So when I did this 7 levels of being human, you'll see 2 videos on my YouTube. One video in the September of last year that I had my psychosis. That was facing a fear real time, that you get to see like how far my journey has come. And then the second episode you will see me filled with fear and anxiety is the first video for the 7 levels of being human. Because I opened the door to me a little bit, like a peek, like saying, hey, here's the stuff in my closet. But my spirit, my spirituality is me. And after I started to do the 7 levels of being human, I was like brought down a river of just understanding. And I didn't care who saw the videos or what was going on. I just knew that I needed to put it out there. God gave it to me to pass on. And so I was doing that because I got so much from God, more than I could ever say, of the peace and the joy and being able to handle my situations now. But I did all of the 7 levels, and I was going on a birthday trip right before my 50th birthday last year. My birthday is New Year's Eve. And I was driving with my husband, and I was like, well, I'm not really a self-healing mentor anymore or a mind expert. It doesn't mean that I don't still have self-healing mentorship for people. Obviously, you'll see on my videos, or that I'm not a mind expert. If you get unplugged, there is nothing you want to know more than the mind. If you want to see that, that's also on YouTube or on my website if you just want to go to the link. But it's just that aspect of me. But at the end of the day, after I got done with the 7 levels, I went from merely a human with a spirit inside of me to a spirit controlling the human part of me. And I know that maybe sounds a little weird, but it's not. Like, after my spiritual experience, I understood that this human body that we're in is just a vessel. It's just something that holds us in a container to be able to have this human experience. But we are spirits having a human experience. But because we are trapped within our human experience, we can't fully develop our spirit. So now where do we go from here? My whole job, if I'm doing it correctly, everything that I put out to you is thought-provoking. My art, my post, my videos, everything is to make you think about what's going on within you. And then what am I doing now with my spirituality coaching? How am I taking people from having a human experience the spirit stuck within them, to the spirit controlling the human experience? Well, I regrouped at the beginning of this year, and I started just making videos, making content about healing the mind. Because in order to get to the spirit, we have to go through the mind. We have to repair everything that was done to the mind in order to get to the spirit. And that is the simple phases. That is the 5 habits. That is all of these things that I learned before I started the 7 levels that I had to do for my healing and recovery, was to heal this. I will put it to you like this. The 10-week Transform You program, really, for my spirituality coaching and my healing the mind approach, is that you take the 5 habits. Let's say it's a closet just before the front door. And this closet is your mind. And it is cluttered. There's so much stuff in it. Nothing else can fit in it, but you still stuff and stuff. So you're going towards the front door because you want to get to the spirit. But this stuff keeps coming out in front of you, so you can never get to the front door. You have to now, with the 5 simple habits that we're finishing it up this Friday, all 5 habits, 5 weeks. Now we took all the stuff out of the mind closet, right? Cleared it out. And now we have 3 piles. We have the throw out pile, we have the donate pile, and we have the keep pile. And this is where the self game comes into play. This is where I'm sitting there rooting you on getting through the healing portion. If you want to improve your game of life, then you need to heal. So now you take the stuff that we just took out from the 5 simple habits and you start going through it through forgiveness, through self-love, self-value, and truth. And now all the package, all the stuff that needed to be thrown out is thrown out. All the stuff that needed to be donated, ancestral crap, programming from 2 or 3 years old, is all donated back. It's no longer in your life. And then the things that you keep are all the things that you got from your past, all the things you needed to know and all the things you needed to learn. That is the things that will go back into the closet. Those are your truths. Every single thing that goes into your mind closet is the truth. Not through a rosy glass, through a very clear glass on what it is. So now we're into the 9 weeks through the 5 simple habits. We played the self game, we healed, and we got our mind closet closed. Now the front door is completely open. There's nothing coming out of that closet, and we can open the door. And that last week of the 10 weeks Transform You program is Peace Week. Is making peace with everything that we've gone through these last 9 weeks. And then when we're done with the 10-week Transform You program, I don't leave you hanging. Like, where do I go from here? Now I'm at peace. So then we have our simple phase, the aftercare plan, which is simple, SIMPLE. And we'll go over that after the 10 weeks are done. But those are the process of healing the mind and giving you a tool to deal with when you finish the healing. It doesn't mean things don't still pop up. If you watched some videos of this last 5 weeks, I have been faced with challenge after challenge. These balls that I referenced for the self game have been tossing me. And I think that we need to make sure that when we go forward, that we can handle anything that's coming at us. So I will still be giving you little nuggets throughout the whole year to help you. You have the 7 levels of being human. After you've completed the 10-week transformation, you've learned about the simple aftercare plan. Maybe you want to go in and start doing your 7 levels of being human. That is what a spirituality coach is I am not here to tell you what to believe. I am here for you to figure out what you actually believe. Not something that was programmed within you, but something that is you. You may discover that you're exactly what you were, but you did all of this journey to really figure it out. I hope this video was helpful to you. My name is Jennifer Rose, and I am a spirituality coach. I am here to heal your mind and find your spirit so your spirit can start doing the controlling instead of your mind. Blessings to all who see this. Bye.